Hello guys, this is Little Tools. Today I want to review Emerock spatula. It's a glue spatula and it's been out there for a while, but now I'm doing the review. It's quite late, but let me catch up. So these are the glue pedal number 1. It says glue pedal number 1. I'm not sure if the camera really catches the color correctly, but this is more greenish blue and this is orange, rescue orange, and I like both, but I think I prefer the orange color more because it really pops out. You can find it easier on your workbench, but color doesn't really make any difference in your in the function. Okay, and before I go into details, I can say you can get this anywhere in your local area dealers in your country. And for US guys, which is the most of the viewers in my channel, you can get this from the Rocky Mountain Leather Supply. This is Emerock spatula for glue. Yeah, what's the original way of applying glue, which is from Asia or Japan, South Korea, is that they use this type of spatula. This is not just for the leather craft, this is for the paper industry or the wallpaper industry or any handcraft. People uses all this kind of spatula. There are also the big ones. These two are the most common ones. There are people who prefers that the blue color is better than the white color because of the different flexibility, but honestly I don't really find any really good differences. Yeah, what's really the difference between these blue and the white one is that this is the recycled. Yeah, this is recycled, so this is blue, but this is new material. Yeah, the price doesn't really make any difference in Japan. It's just the recycled one and this new one. Yeah, so this is 20mm one and this is 40mm one. Yeah, and they are all made in Japan, so made in Japan. And if you prefer these ones, I'll put in the link in the description box where you can get these. These are cool also. They are diagonal, so it's more ergonomical, you might say, but also some people don't like it. I've been using this quite a while and I have no problem at all. And also I've switched to sometimes on brushes to where you have to apply glue where it's really difficult to apply with this plastics and like this type of spatula. And a lot of shoe industry guys, shoemakers prefers brushes because they like to get into all these stitching lines and all these corners and all this hard to reach areas with this type of plastic spatulas. So I also tend to use it. I try to cut the long hair brushes into very short one, so the brushes has more rigidity, and it has a very good tension to it. You know, the only problem with this type of brush application is that you have to take care of your brush after using your glue. So this is the Acrylium 315. You can also get this in the Rocky Mountain Leather Supply. I have to do review yet. It's very nice glue, if I say shortly. Yeah, and even though this type of glue or any type of like the neoprene rubber glue, like barge glue, once it gets the glue gets to your brushes, you need to really wash it down with the paint thinner or any of the glue remover liquid agent, which can be not good for your health. Yeah, if you have a very basement or workshop area, you don't want that fume filled up with your workshop. So it's a good way to really keep your tools neat and nice. But if you're using brushes, just use it until you cannot use it anymore and throw away and get new one and do it. So buying cheap brushes helps. Okay, so I want to discuss about today the Emerock glue stick. So I'll show you how I use it, how to use this spatula, and I'll talk about it while I use it. So I've used this spatula quite a while, and if you can see, I'll show you. If you see closely, you can see how Emerald spatula gets thinner towards the end. Yeah, and the white one is Japanese one, and the Emerald one is obviously blue. And look how thin it gets tapered down to very thin. Yeah, so it gives you very flexible but also rigidity option to your spatula work, your glue job. But also it damages easier because obviously it's very thin. So I nicked a little bit there. I think I bumped into something, into hardware or something. So I got nicked here. But it's very thin. It gives you more precise feeling, yeah, and also the good feeling of the applying glue. So I'll show you this in action. All right, so. When I dip in my glue, it looks like this, glue pot like this, and then I can just use any paper leftover, any office paper or magazine is also good, and you apply your glue like this. Okay, you have to make it very thin like this so that the glue is only seen very little. You don't want to see the extra glue on your leather too much. Okay, so you push it and then you hit your backing paper like this. So in this way you can get your glue until the edge of your leather, and you can get your spatula like this. So you need some flexibility in your spatula. So I'll try to use the Japanese ones. Okay, so dip your glue like this, yeah, and then you use it like this. Okay, like this. So this has more rigidity in the feeling of application. This one has more delicate feeling. So, and the main difference is that this one is the parallel to your workpiece and this one is angled. So what you're actually doing, so with the normal spatula you have to tilt your hand a little bit to make it into the parallel here. So you're using like this. Okay, but with the Emerald you can just use it like this. It depends on just a personal use. Some people like it this angle, some people prefer this. This will not affect any of your glue, how strong your glue will hold. This is just how easily you can. This is just a preference, I should say. Yeah, it's not a difference with the easy or hard. This is just a personal preference. And as you can see, this this thing has, this glue spatula has the lip in the neck part, yeah, which is it can be work as a reinforcement within the whole spatula structure, but also it works as like the way to keep away the glue from the workpiece. So if you lay it down like this, it will touch not the bottom of your workbench. Yeah, so but this one, if you lay it down, it lays down, but this one is above the workbench, so it will not glue on your workpiece or your workbench. So quite handy feature there. So this is another strong point. And yeah, so that was it. It's a very simple review, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.